Alright, YouTube. We're at day 9 for Climb the Masterball. Let's get it. I want to see that Talon flame. We are going to play some ranked matches for the day. Get excited. I'm going to try and not rage live on the internet. It's a good time. It's going to be bad, as per usual. We are using the same team as yesterday. Team 2, as I'm calling it. No, I don't have any names. We got halfway up Pokeball tier. There's the crew right there. Let's find an opponent, shall we? This will be, what, day 10? I think we're on day 10 now? Alright, opposing trainer, Gregorio. What a name. I don't like it. Alright, what do we got for a team here? Dracopult and Togekiss, those are potential leads. He might bring Ferrothorn in the back to tank things. The Rotom Flame may come actually because of its syncing up with Togekiss or with Gyarados, probably? Alright, what are we thinking lead here? I'm really thinking the lead off here is probably going to be Togekiss and something. I don't think that Scrafty's coming. It would be really surprising if Scrafty came here. I'm going to make a bold prediction. Right out the gate, bold prediction, and we're going to bring Duraludon, Rillaboom. And the main reason for that is I fully expect the Togekiss and probably the Dracopult to be coming out front. We're going to bring Sharpedo, and Talonflame doesn't really have any use here. I'm going to bring Excadrill in the back as well. That's our team. That's what we're going with. We'll let our opponent waste their clock out a little bit more. That sucks about having to go back in August. I personally, I have no intention of going back in until I'm forced to, or have a cure shoved into me. Alright, good luck to my opponent. Here we go. Let's make them W's appear. That's what we hope for. That's what we hope. Rotom Ferrothorn. That's an interesting start combo. Okay. Wasn't really expecting that, but alright. What do we do here? I don't think... I don't know whether he just brought the Rotom in to nuke Rillaboom or not. That's the first problem I'm running. The second problem is I really don't have any typing advantages staying in here. But I'm going to go for the hard knockoff on the Rotom. We're not going to be fast. I just don't know what's... Actually, I assume I know what's coming here. I'm going to also go for the Protect on Duraludon to see whether he Dynamaxes out the gate. He didn't. Okay. So, I'm going for that hard prediction that he's going for. Ooh, he protected on Ferrothorn too. That's super interesting. Goes for the big overheat into Rillaboom. Oh no. That's a big ripperoonie right there. Shame on me. I fully expected them to go into Duraludon. Okay. Okay. That is alright. We're gonna go... we're gonna go into Sharpedo. We're gonna bring out the big boy Sharpedo. Our pink shark. Pink shark do. Not pink shark do. And we're gonna immediately go for the flip turn, because I expect he's gonna switch that Rotom right the hell out. There'd be no reason for him to really keep it in. And then I'm just gonna go for a Dark Pulse into it as well, and we're gonna try and get some good damage. That thing's switching out. Like, no debate in my mind here. I don't know whether it's gonna be faster. Okay, there's the switch, as I predicted here. So Gyarados is coming out, which is fine. We're gonna get a flip turn off here and get the heck out ourselves. We should have went for T-Bolt. That would have been such a nice move to go for T-Bolt there on the Gyarados coming in. It's a Moxie Gyarados, so I'm not really worried too much about it, but it's going to be a pain in the butt to deal with overall. And we're going to try and pull... Okay, we got Gyarados to half. Leech Seed coming out on Duraludon. That's not a bad thing. That's just, you know, I would say ignorable right now. Especially because between Grassy Terrain and Leftovers, we're just going to recover that back. Does he Dynamax the Gyarados here? That's going to be the big question. I'm honestly going to predict him to do that. And I'm just going to... does he click it? If he clicks it and I click Max Guard, I'd be really good. But I don't think I want to out the gate. And I also don't want to predict him to do a... I don't want to predict him to go for the Max Geyser into my face. Or get a Power Whip off with Ferrothorn here. That's going to be a big... There's a big question mark now if he Dynamaxes. If he does, we're going to take a ton of damage on Excadrill. If he doesn't, we should successfully kill that Gyarados uninhibited. It's just the question of which one he goes for. Our opponent decides to disconnect. That's kind of sucky. Oh, no, that might have been technically, again, my disconnect. Because it kicked us back to the main menu. That's going to be super annoying. There's another live one right there on... this is now 2 times this has happened. To anybody who's keeping count in the back. 2 times we've been forcefully disconnected from a match. Not due to my fact. And we lose points. Yeah, so we did get a loss there. Even though we didn't do anything but sit there with our moves clicked and locked in. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm going to, at this point, based on us having now multiple times of this happening, say that there's probably some exploit where you can dodge a match and still get the victory. And that ticks me off super hard. So, yeah, there you go. Another round of, I guess, the Pokemon server's fucking me, I guess is the way I'm going to phrase this. And we have video evidence again of it, which is perfect. Because, you know, every time it happens, I go pitch a fit at, you know, everybody at Nintendo. It's a good time. It's a good time. I love it. I love it sometimes. I guess I'm not going to count that one. That just, that just sucks, though. And we were playing around them pretty good, too. Okay, this is a standard Hail team. We've got a oh boy, we have a bunch of the lead's gonna be Ninetales and either Lapras or Abomasnow is my expectation here. The extra thing that could come in the back is the Avalugg could be painful, but we have to be, I would say, hyper offensive is relative here, but we get to be very offensive out the gate. We're going to go Talonflame Excadrill. We're going to try and get the Tailwind up and then just go for some hard Earthquakes. And in the back, we're going to bring Duraludon and Rillaboom, I think, are our other 2 optimals. Because nothing's going to want to take Earthquakes. Not much in his team has Levitate. I think none of it does, actually. Or her team. Sorry. Her. And we're also in a good position to get a very quick Tailwind up and control speed in this game. And I don't believe anything this person has is capable of... Oh, look at the shinies. Okay, I did sort of expect that Lapras to come out front. That's not surprising, really, at all. There comes the Snow Warning. I think what we're going to try and do is win the Weather War out. That's going to be sort of an important thing here. So we're going to go for that Max Rockfall right into... I assume the Lapras is going to Gigantamax here. That's the other problem I've got to assume. So we're going to go for the Lapras. What I'm trying to do here is get rid of the hail to ensure that we get no 100% accurate blizzards, because that will royally screw the team over. We need to win Weather War here in order to make sure that we do not have A, screens in our face, and B, oh, he did not Dynamax. Oh, that's big. That's big. We're going to get a Max Rockfall off, change the weather immediately. I figured that was a Gigantamax Lapras coming. It did live. That's going to be important there. But the weather's now changed in my favor, which might mean we miss some blizzards. The Aurora Veil can't be put up. And the sheer cold. What a move set! Woo! That's frightening. That is super freaking frightening right there. Okay. That's a choice. That's a hard choice that was made right there. We're going to go for the Flare Blitz into the Ninetales, and the Max Steel Spike into the Ninetales as well, just to make sure whatever... I don't know, I don't think he's going to Dynamax anything. I don't think there's any reason for him to, especially these two, but if he does, he'd go for the Ninetales, and we're going to make sure to put that thing into the ground. Okay, he does go for the switch. The Avalug's coming out now. That's a good prediction on his part to think that I'm going to focus down the that slot, which I did. So, good on him. He's going to try and keep the weather up. That's another important thing right there. That's why I was primarily aiming as hard as we could at the Ninetales slot there. Because if he does get the weather back up next turn, I'm going to have to make sure that everything else goes down and we have the potential to survive blizzards. That's going to be important here. The Perish Song comes out. Okay, standard Lapras set there. That's a annoying fun thing. Thankfully, he still doesn't know what we have in the back, which is good. I expect we're going to see Ninetales make a return right now. If he didn't bring Ninetales back out, I'd be baffled. Thankfully, we still have Tailwind up, so we have the potential to stomp our way through whatever comes in here if it's not Ninetales. He brings the Frostlass out. Okay. Not a problem. Let's see. Let's double check. We've still got 2 turns of Tailwind, so we are still going to be faster even in the snow. So we're just going to do exactly what we did last time. We're going to double into the Frostlass. I expect it'll have Protect, actually, and I should have thought about that a little bit and maybe just whack the Lapras a little bit, but there's the switch on Lapras. Okay. So Ninetales is coming back in, which is fine. So he's going to get the Hail back up. We are going to be +2 special defense now on everybody on the field. That's going to be the other interesting thing here. Is we get 2 Max Steel Spikes off, and that's going to be big. And Talonflame is just putting in work. Love some Gale Wings Talonflame. That immediate Tailwind, super useful this match. We're at +2 defense now for both Excadrill and Talonflame. We still have the we've lost the Weather War, but we've knocked out everything else to the point where I feel relatively confident that with Tailwind up, we should just clean the Lapras as it comes right back in. Again, I don't want to say Excadrills are stupid, because clearly Excadrill and Talonflame here just cleaned up, but this is why Excadrill's kind of broken. Not in a bad way, it's just it's just strong. Actually, I'm going to show the U-turn just on the off chance that it wants to do something weird. And we're going to Earthquake to make sure we hit. I would go for Rock Slide, but it's 90% accurate. Alright, gives us the battle. GG to my opponent, Parade. Nice 4-1 victory for us. I like it when that happens. Nintendo let me actually play out my match. It was great. Beautiful Hail team. Not very well executed against the Talonflame and the Excadrill start for my opponent, but there's the hard problem of Gale Wings, Talonflame, and Excadrill being a monster that you really kind of got to deal with accordingly. Alright, let's try and get one more good match in for day 10, or not, no, it's day 10. I'm not full of crap, it's day 10. Just get to sit here and dance. Yeah. There we go. Alright. We got ourselves an opponent. Gomez. A rank 5. What do you got, Gomez? Ooh. We've got some Trick Room potential. We've got some Sun potential. We've got some Rillaboom. Alright. Now it's time to play the prediction game. What comes out front? If it's Rillaboom or Venusaur, I want to lead Talonflame for sure. And even if it's not, I still think Talonflame's a good lead here. And then what we bring in the back is going to be very relevant to what we think his secondary Pokemon's going to be. My prediction here is it's going to be probably like Venusaur, Charizard, maybe? Yeah, I'm thinking Venusaur, Charizard. So we're going to bring Talonflame and is it Excadrill again? I feel like it's Talonflame, Excadrill again. And then we're gonna bring in the back to make sure we can deal with the Gyarados is Duraludon. And the speed potential here, we're gonna bring in Sharpedo in the back. Alright, that's our team. That's what we're working with. Let's do it. Battle number 3. Good luck to my opponent. Gomez, rank 5. Hopefully we can get up there soon. Maybe. God help me. Alright, Gomez, what you leading? Lapras and Hatterene. Ooh. What are we doing with this team? That's unexpected and funny. Hey guys, remember how last time I was complaining about the weather? Guess what? We're not changing our strategy up again. Kel'Surprise. We're gonna go straight for... Is Max Rockfall... That's 130, that's 130. Yeah, I think I'm gonna set Sand. And we're gonna just Max Rockfall into that Lapras. Like a hero, like we did last time. It can't Perish Trap me. I don't really know what the Hatterene's gonna do. I mean, I gotta assume Trick Room's gonna be set here, right? Like, there'd be no reason for him not to set Trick Room. Maybe I should have predicted that and gunned the Lapras down. I'm gonna go for a Dynamax straight out with my Excadrill. Get my bad boy standing up there looking tough, rumbly like, big and buff looking. Yeah, look at them claws. We love it. We love them claws out here. I mean, my hope is they kind of go for Talonflame here, because after Tailwind, I really don't care what happens. It's just out here doing damage. That's sort of the dream. Sort of. Bonk. Nope, we knocked the Lapras out in one go. What's the Hatterene doing? Is he going to try and set Trick Room? I mean, I gotta assume, is he running 0 speed Venusaur then? Nope, he D-Gleams. Alright. I mean, I don't care about losing Gale Wings because we got Tailwind up now, so that's sort of a whatever to me. What was the plan here? What I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to fathom my way out of what he's trying to do. Rillaboom's coming out now. Okay. We're just gonna one-shot that thing with What does more? Flare Blitz. I'm gonna go for Flare Blitz just in case we don't kill and we need the burn. And then I'm gonna go for the Steel Spike into Hatterene to take it out. He's gonna probably Gigantamax here? Probably should have predicted that. That might be a shame on me here. Nope, he is Gigantamaxing the Hatterene. That's interesting. I thought he was going to Gigantamax the Rillaboom. That, I think, would have been smarter. Just because it would have lived a Flare Blitz. Ah, he's going for the Fake Out. Good call. That's a critical hit, too. Oof. That's a big oof right there, fam. Unfortunately for him, that's a adamant Excadrill right there, and he eats through anything with Gigantamax. The only thing I think I can't one-shot is a bulky Gigantamax Duraludon with this thing. That's the only downside. And Talonflame flinches. We get rid of any Sash that for some reason would be on a Rillaboom. But, we are 2-0 right now up on this person. I'm feeling okay. If Gyarados is in the back, I'm going to be a little annoyed. Just because the Intimidate off of that thing would be awful. But I don't really know what else they could have brought in the back to try and change things up. Maybe the Venusaur? But, again, you really need Sun for Venusaur to be up and running. I kind of also think they DC'd. I don't want to have all DC matches today. Like, it's thinking about it. Boop, 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 two. It is the Venusaur. I kind of question why he brought this. I do love me a Venusaur, though. It is a phenomenal Pokemon. We're going to go for the Flare Blitz right into it, because I want to make sure that whatever it's going to do is not going to hit me. So we're just going to double the Venusaur here. It shouldn't be faster. I see no reason it should be. But whatever that Rillaboom wants to do to Excadrill, I'm going to let him do it. And then we still have Duraludon in the back. And who's our last one in the back? Sharpedo? Yeah, I brought Sharpedo. So, yeah, both Pokemon dying here would be disconcerting. Because the end result here could be brought down to who lands more blows with non-Dynamax moves, I think. Nope. Alright. Sure. All three going for them hard disconnects. I see you. Opponent giving up again. Well, that about does it. You know, I get the fact that you were probably going to lose that match. I totally get it. But I really, like, just play it out sometimes. It really makes content creation hard. Hey, we are rank 5 now. We're going up in the world. We're going up. That is what I'm talking about, guys. Look at us. We have climbed out of the depths. We're now starting to actually make our climb up towards the Master Ball rank. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, make sure you're clicking the subscribe button up here and checking out the video last week of our lovely team kickoff where we got some wins and some losses. We'll catch you all for the next one. See ya.